Okay, hello go-getters. I just hope you are doing good. So in this video, I just want to show you how to find the highest common factor, which we usually call it as HCF. HCF, highest common factor. So here's a question. Find the highest common factor of these pairs of numbers. So a highest common factor, guys, it's HCF. We're looking the one which is high, actually. A common factor which is high between these two numbers. A common factor which is the most high. The one which is high to all of the factors. Do you understand? And now from that previous video, I showed you how to get the factors. So now let's get the factors of 9. We'll just say 9 divided by 1, meaning that 1 and also what? 9, and we'll just say 2. 2, it's not a factor. Let's try 3. 3, so 3 is the factor, and also 3 is the repeating factor. What about 4? 4 it's not the factor. Even 5 it's not a factor. 6 it's not a factor. Even 7 it's not a factor. All the others are not a factor. So let's try to get the factors of 8. So the factors of 8, say 8 divided by 1, meaning 1 and 8, and say 2, meaning that 2 and 4, and then say 3 it's not a factor. 4 it's a repeating factor. Then let's try 5 it's not a factor. Even 6, all the others, guys, I don't think so they are factors. So we have to get the highest common factor of these two things. So the highest common factor of this one, you can just say it's 1. 1, it is common on both these two numbers. It is the one which is high and also common. Do you see? There is no any other number which is common rather than 1. 1 is the only highest common factor of this one. So we can say, therefore, highest common factor, it's only 1 here. Do you see? So this one, guys, is therefore. It is the symbol for therefore. So let's try this one. So here, to get the highest common factor, we can just find the factors of 8, find the factors of 12. So to get the factors, now we know the factors of 8 because we already got them. It's 2, 4, and 8. You see? So let's try to get the factors of 12. Just say 12. We'll just say 12 divided by 1, meaning that 1 and also 12, and say divided by 2, meaning now 2 and 6. Then we'll just say 3, meaning that 3 and 4. Then we'll just say 5. 5 is not a factor. 6 is not a 6 is a repeating factor. Do you see? You see, 6 is a repeating factor. Here, 6, it is a repeating factor. So I don't think so that we have another factors now. All the other ones will be the repeating factor, and we don't have any other factors. Then for this one, if you can notice that the highest common factor, a factor which is the most high, is this one. 4, it is the one which is high to all of the factors. Even this one, you can see this one are the common factor. This one are the common factor, but the highest it's 4. So you can say, therefore, the highest common factor, it's only 4 here. The highest common factor, it's only 4. Even though this one are just a common factor, 1 it's here, 2 it's here. So these one are just a common factor, but these one are the highest because it's the one which is high to all of the factors. Do you see? So that's how it's simple, straightforward. So check something now. So let's try to get the factors of this thing, 24, and also get the factors of what? Of 36. So here we'll have more factors. Here we'll have many factors. 24 divided by 1, obvious 1 and what, and 24, and say 2, obvious it will be 12, and also 12. Do you see? Say 3, meaning that 3 and 8 the factors, and also say 4, also 4 and 6 are the factors. Now, so let's try 5. 5 it's not a factor, 6 it's a repeating factor, 7 it's a repeating factor, 8 it's a repeating factor. So meaning these one are the factors for what? For 24. So let's try to get the factors of 36, of 36. 36 divided by 1, obvious, it will be 1 and 36. And say 2, what about 2? And say 2, meaning that 2 and 18. Do you see? And say 3, okay, 3 and 12. So let's try to get the what? 4. Let's try to say 4. Also 4 and 9. 4 and 9. Do you see? So now 5, I don't think so there is the factor. 5, you can't divide it by here. 6, it is the factor. 6 times 6. Then say 7, it's not a factor. 8, it's not a factor. 9, it's a repeating factor. So these are the factors now. So now between these factors, we'll get the what? The highest common factor here. The one which is high is this one, which is this one. Do you see? So you can say therefore the highest common factor here is 12. Do you see, guys? So this, it is the easy way to get the highest common factor for a small numbers, because sometimes you'll come across given something like this. They say that find the highest common factor of and 21. Do you see? So here, guys, you will have more factors, many factors for 192 and 219. You will waste your time pressing your calculator. So here, guys, we must apply two methods actually. There are two approach, I'll say, or we got that method which we call the what? The ladder method. We got the ladder method, and also we got the factor three method. So if, guys, you have a bigger numbers like this one, it will be a waste of time for you to get the factors like this. It's better to use a ladder method or a factor method, a factor 3 method. So a ladder method, guys, it's whereby we say here we got, so here it's whereby we just divide this thing like this. We do something like a table. These things are ladder. Just do something like this, like a table. Then on your right hand side, you'll write this number. Then here, write that number. Do you see? So okay, now you will start from 2 here and say 2 divided by this thing. So use your calculator. We'll just say 192 divided by 2. So it means 2, it goes by 96. And also say 96 divided by 2. It means that also 2 can be divided on 96 by 48 times. Do you see? So let's try to say 48 divided by what? By 2. So it means that also 2 can be divided on 48 by 24 times. Do you see? So let's try 24 divided by 2, meaning that also 2 can be divided on 24 by 12 times. Even 2 can be divided by 12 by 6 times. Do you see? And also 2 can be divided on 6 by 3 times. Do you see? But now you can't divide by 2 to 3. Check. You can't say 3 divided by 2. Do you see? You get a fraction, meaning that 2 cannot be divided to what? To 3. So here you should increase the number. You don't use 2 now. We are using what? 3. And say 3 divided by 3, it's 1. Do you see? It's 1. So now there is no any number that you can divide it now. Even 1 divided by 3, you get a fraction. Even you can try 4, still you get a fraction. Upwards, you will always get a fraction. The moment, guys, you arrive on 1, no need for you to increase your number here. Do you understand? Then for this side, let's start by trying 2. 19 divided by 2. Do you see? 2 here, we can't put 2 here, meaning that 2 cannot be divided on 219. So let's try 3. So it means that 3 can be divided by 73. Do you see? So let's say 73 divided by 3, meaning now 3 cannot be divided on 73. So let's say now 73 divided by 4. It means that it cannot be divided by 5, cannot be divided by 6, cannot be divided by 7, cannot be divided by 8, cannot be divided by 9. So it means that now we should try to increase the number now. Let's try to 12. Even 12, you can't divide 13, you can't divide 14, you can't divide. So it means that now for this one it will just be 73, because 73 you can divide it on 73, it will be only 1 here. Do you see, guys? So now what we have to do here, we should list all these prime factors. These are the prime factors. This one, remember, guys, prime factors are the factors of a number, which are also prime numbers. Are the factors of a number which are also prime numbers. So these one are the prime factor, because they are a factor and also they are prime numbers. So we should list all the prime factors of this thing, which is 192, which is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3. So all these things, they are multiplied to each other. They are multiplied. Remember, guys, when you put a dot represent multiply. Dot here represent multiply here. This dot, it represent multiply, guys. You see this thing? So now we should put the factors of this thing, which is the factors of this thing. It's what? 20. Prime factors is this one, which is 3 multiplied by what? 73. And please, guys, take note about that. Here I just take all the prime factors, I list them here, and here I take all the prime factors, I list them here. And please, guys, take note that when you multiply all these prime factors, we should get 192. Even this one we should get 219. So let's try to multiply all these one to check that do we get that answer. Say 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. How many 2's? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And say multiply by 2 multiply by 3. Do you see? So for this one it will be 3 multiplied by 90 by 73, which is correct. So then now guys, what we should take here, we'll take the prime factors which are common on both sides. Here we got 3, which is also here we got 3. Do you see? We got 3, which is also 3. Yeah. So now what we have to do about these prime factors, guys, we only take them once. Yeah. We don't take them as twice. We'll just say, therefore, our highest common factor here, it's only 3. Do you see, guys? It's only 3. You can't take them like, say, 3 times 3. It's only 3 here. Do you see? This is what we call a leader method. So what is a factor method? So a factor method, guys, is that method whereby you say 19. So now we'll start by saying 2 divide this thing, you will get 96. And say 2 divide this one, you will get 48. And say 2 divided by this thing, you will get 24. All these things are just the same as this one. Say 2 divided by this thing, you'll get 12. Say 2 divided by this thing, you get 6. Say 2 divided by this thing, you get 3. Do you see? So now you say this, you just say 3. Now it will be just be 3 divided by, here it will be 3 divided by that 3, you'll get 1. Do you see, guys? This is what we call a factor 3 method, this one, which is our prime factors are these one. All these one are our prime factors. All these one are prime factors. We'll still use them as the way we did here. And also for the other number, it's 29, and this thing 2, you can't divide 2 here. You start by 3, divide it here, it's 73. Even we have tried all the numbers here, we can't divide them on 73, so we can just go on 73, divide here, it's 1, meaning now our prime factors are these one. So we'll compare our prime factors, these and these, which thing which is common. The only common thing here, it was what? It was 3. Here it was only that 3. Do you see? It was that 3, which is, we will count it once, we won't take it twice, like saying it's 3 times 3. We won't say that. Our common factor, it will be only 3 here. Do you understand, guys? So when do we use this method? This method, we use them if we have a bigger number. If they gave us bigger numbers like this one, these are the bigger number, do you see? But if we got some small numbers like this one, now we can just do a simple approach. It's easier to identify the common factor. Do you see? These are just some small numbers. You will see now the way, for the next video, the way I will be using this method, leader method and factor method. But the one which is better, man, that I like the most is this one, because this one, it's kind of confusing, this one, but at the end it's simple. But I like this one, the leader method. Do you see, guys? Yeah. So please, guys, know both of these methods, because your test, it might happen that it need you to do this one. Do you understand? And you only know this one. Just know both of them so that you can collect marks easily. Yeah. So now I'll be doing the next video and give you the activity to try. Thank you.